My name is Brian, and you're watching Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. Thanks for joining me again today. Today's video, we're going to talk about something a little different, at least. Kind of a unique product called the Air Portable Power System. And the folks at Air were kind enough to send me this so I could show it to you. And a little quick announcement about this before we get started. They're actually having a Kickstarter campaign, and I'll put a link down below to the Kickstarter campaign. And actually, right up here, there'll be a little circle there. If you click on that circle, it'll be a link to take you to their Kickstarter campaign, at least for the next couple of days. I think it's only got like a week left maybe. But this is a really cool kind of a survival preparedness product. I was really intrigued by it, so I thought it'd be neat to show it to you. So without further ado and minimal rambling, let me go ahead and show you talk about the specs on this thing, close-up details, and then we'll get to work with it. Okay, this is the Air Solstice LED light and USB charger. Air Solstice uses a disposable zinc-air battery cartridge with a capacity of 60,000 mAh at 5.0 volts, or more than 190 watt-hours of stored energy. The Air features a non-toxic battery cartridge which contains no added mercury, cadmium, lead, or lithium, and is generally considered safe for disposal with normal household waste. Features 2 USB charging ports, ultra bright LED lights. At just 4.5 pounds, the Air Solstice will provide power wherever you go. Okay, that's some of the specs and maybe some close-ups of the Air Solstice power system. What I thought we'd do is just take a look at this thing in a little closer detail. So it's got a buckle on the side, and what this thing actually is, this is the brains and the operating system, so to speak, that is powered by this battery. Oh, it's about 2.2 pounds. This is, again, a disposable battery. So it operates very similar to like the little hand warmer packs. Once you expose them to air, they actually start heating. Well, this thing, once you expose it to air, it starts generating power. Or at least, yeah, it activates the battery. You just basically pull this little thing off to let air in, and it's got holes on both sides. So once it becomes exposed to the air and the oxygen, it now is live and ready to use, and you're able to get power from it. So the next thing you want to do is we'll put it right back in the little case, and trying to see if it'll go in. Let's see if it'll go in either way. It goes in that way, the correct way. So it'll actually go in backwards, but you can see the little contacts here are going to have to match up with these contacts here. So really you don't want to do that. It's going to be, at least you got to have a little bit of common sense if you're going to survive. So now we've got the contacts lined up. You just close it. Should be good to go. So you can see the little blue light here is activated, shows that it's got some power going on it. So we push, let's see what happens. And I'm brand new, this is brand new, so I've never used it before. I think we push this button here, this power button. So you can see the little blue light is off. This button, now the blue light's on. So that lets you know that it's ready to rock. Now we got one LED light here, another red LED light on the bottom. I don't know if can you tell that's red? Let's see. Can you see it on my hand now? This looks red. And then if we push it again, it's a big white one. Okay, so it's an emergency flasher, which is pretty good. And you push it again, the red's an emergency flasher. And we got alternating red and white. And so it's a pretty good bit of options on the lights. You got the red light, the white light, and those are pretty bright looking little LEDs. So the other thing that's really good, this thing can charge up to 28 cell phone charges. So it's got little covers that go on the USB. Okay, I will tell you a couple of things that maybe I could see as an improvement. The little USB protectors that protect the USB slots, it'd be great for them to be tethered somehow, maybe with a little piece of rubber or something, because you want to try to keep dust out of there. When you take these out to plug something in, they're just little pieces of plastic, so it's pretty easy for them to disappear. I think that'd be a good benefit, just a little improvement they could do. They could do something to tether these somehow to keep you from losing them. That'd be great. I mean, basically any USB device that you got, it'll charge it. We're going to try the iPhone. Took a little cover out. I'm just holding this thing up because I'm trying to do this. Honestly, I'm trying to do this video pretty quick because I told them They offered to send me this, and I thought this looks like a really good, emergency prep item. But I want to try to get it out before their Kickstarter is over. So we're going to take the USB. We're going to plug it in up here, and it's turned on. Okay. Well, actually, let's turn it off first. Let me plug it into my iPhone, and you can see. I don't know if you can see this that I've got. Can you see that it says? I don't know if you can see it or not. 25% there. Maybe you can see that. 25% right up there. It's hard to do this when you're trying to do it on camera. So we'll go ahead and plug it in. Let me turn it off. Okay, we got it plugged in. Nothing happens. Now I'm going to reach down and push the button here and turn it on, and nothing's happening. So let me fiddle with it for a minute. Okay, I just unplugged it and replugged it in, and you can see that it's charging now. Can you see the little green thing up there that shows it's charging? I love doing this stuff on video. Okay, let's try again. Can you see the little green thing? I think you can, I think you can, I think you can. Just want to talk about a couple of things about this real quick, and we'll wrap this up because I don't want you to spend a lot of time watching this. You can go there and support their Kickstarter. But this thing is a really cool idea. I never even heard of these zinc batteries, but they're non-toxic battery cartridges. They have no mercury, no cadmium, no lead or lithium. They're generally considered safe for disposal with normal household waste, and they are completely approved for DOT approved for safe travel by air, land, or sea. So these things are really good for disaster prep and disaster response teams. Something they can carry in their team kit and have power. So this is something that can really come in handy in kind of a power down situation, because a lot of times what you're going to find is it's going to be bad weather. Solar's not going to do you any good when it's storming and raining, and it's going to be maybe hard to find fuel and stuff for generators. So this could be a great thing to keep in your emergency kit and to have with you. And if you're a search and rescue kind of person, this could be another great tool in your arsenal to help rescue folks. So these things are good for 3 years as long as they're sealed in the original packaging. They're good for up to 3 months after you open them, just standby power. Now obviously the more you use, the quicker they're going to be used up. That's pretty much a no-brainer. They stay powered for just about $1 per smartphone charge is about what they cost. They're about 28 bucks for the battery and 28 charges. So they'll actually provide 6 iPad charges, 125 hours of light. This whole thing weighs just 4.5 pounds, and the replaceable batteries are just 2.2 pounds. I think it's just a really cool little, kind of emergency backup thing. It's not something you're going to take backpacking, obviously, but to put in your emergency kit, put it in your garage, put it in your trunk of your car in case there's, just in case. 4.5 pounds, 3-year shelf life on the batteries, and you can always pick up an extra battery just in case. So once again, I hope this has been helpful. Once again, it's the Air portable power system. Check out their Kickstarter campaign. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing, for clicking that like button, for sharing it with your friends. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time.